Hello, hello, welcome back to Bethel Be Reading. Today's video is a really special one. As of today, July 26, 2024, I have read 99 books. 99 books. 99 books. 99 books. 99 books. 99 books. My 99th books that I just finished. You see, I 99 books, 99 books, 99 books, 99 books. The 99th book I read today, I finished it. It took me 2 days to read it. It's part of the Part of Your World series by Abby Jimenez. It's the second book called Yours Truly. I just finished that one. And now, I don't know what kind of mood I'm in, but I want to do something special for this 100th. This video is going to be a reading vlog of the 100th book that I choose to read. Now, because this is such a big deal and I'm being dramatic and I'm making a big deal out of it, we are going to go to Books A Million and pick out, because I'm a mood reader, of course, we're going to pick out what we're really feeling to be for this momentous thing. So, with that said, there's only going to be one rule, because I don't really got all the money in the world. This book that we get, the budget is under $20. So no special editions, can't do any of that stuff. So hopefully whatever we're vibing with is going to be under 20, and if not, we'll just have to figure it out. I can't tell you where I'm leaning towards right now, truthfully. I don't know what would really be like, whoa, we're reading the 100th book. So I'm going to take y'all along to Books A Million. I'm going to do my reel and shorts, but I'm also going to, if my battery doesn't die, I may just have to film it on my phone, honestly, you know, take you along in the adventure at Books A Million, where we decide and then go through the book together. So, with all of that said, let's get it, 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 let's get it. 99 books, say it, 99 books, 99. Also, at some point, I'm probably going to need to get another bookshelf, because this is one of my bookshelves right now, and then this is the other one. And so we're just kind of stacking on my piano right now. We have 3 rows of the R to Z authors. I have my bookshelves in alphabetical order, where that one is A to whatever, and then we have this one, and then we have on the piano, Fourth Wing deserves its own little, you know, because this really is my girl. That's really my girl. I want to have like a Hall of Fame thing with my books, but yeah, we are here. For my 100th book, I ended up buying Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto. I spent so long in Books A Million. I initially went in there, and this one did pique my eye because I actually am a cellist. So I was like, wait a freaking minute. She played the cello on the cover, and I read the back, and the guy plays the violin. I don't know, very much my interest, but I wanted to go through the whole story and make sure that this was going to be the one I was going to go with. I was hoping to find something that had a black woman or any woman of color, really, that piqued my interest, but I wasn't really finding any. But I can visualize myself in that. As I was walking to the store, I was like, actually, for the 100th book, I want to see myself in some way in the main character. I want to relate to the main character in some way. And what better way than a cellist? I've played the cello for 20 years, since I was 8, so I'm really, 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 really excited to read this one. I didn't really want to read a romance for the 100th book, but you know what? I think it will be okay. I think this is going to be great. This has great reviews on Goodreads. It has a 4.29. So yeah. So I have Not Another Love Song. I'm gonna start reading this before I change, shower, get ready for the night, which will entail reading more of this, but I will provide updates and how I'm feeling as I read along. I'm really excited about this one. The more I let it soak in that I'm reading this, I'm like, oh snap, an orchestra romance? Wait a minute! So if you have not already read Not Another Love Song. Essentially, Gwen is the violinist, and she comes across Xander. His name is Xander. Oh my goodness. Xander is a cellist and a rock star, and he's all about... I thought Gwen was the cellist, although I didn't really... I am that kind of person that a cover will kind of get me. And I was deceived a little bit. That's okay though. There's a cello player. Okay, there's a little bit of rivals to lovers, because Gwen is offered the role of first chair. Interesting. Hold on. I'm letting it sink in. That I really thought that because of the cover, but now I get it. This is actually cute. Wow. What a sensual cover. You see, I thought because she... Okay, let me just start reading this and then I will provide updates as I go. Because I can't believe I thought... It's fine. I've read 48 pages so far, and I relate so much to this because it's very much, you're very much in the mind. This starts off with Gwen and her best friend Jacob, who are performing as a violin and piano duo at a wedding, and it turns out that they wanted a cellist instead of a violinist, and Gwen plays the violin. So Xander, who happens to be in the wedding party, had his cello on hand, and so he lends it to her to play, and he's, you know, a jerk about it, and she's muddling through it because she hasn't played the cello since she was like 13, and it was briefly, and she's like 22 now. And the way Julie describes how Gwen is like problem solving this and trying to transpose. Oh, she knows how a musician thinks. Musical theater geek. Okay, I see it. Julie knows how a musician thinks, because there have been times where I've had to just kind of fuddle through, and that was just so really relatable. And so, you know, after that performance, Xander's like, your intonation was off. Oh my God! Wow! This is just, I'm so glad this exists. So far, I'm going down memory lane with this. I'm really going down memory lane. Wow. Julie, were you in an orchestra? What do you play? What instrument do you play? Because what is this? I'm only 12, I put it on Goodreads, so I'm only 12% of the way through. I just really like how this is written. It's written in third person, so there's no dual point of view, and that's kind of nice, because like most of the romance books I've read have been dual point of view. So I like that this is in third person, and I also like the characters so far. I like Gwen a lot. I see where this is going. This is leading where I stopped off. She is in the Manhattan Pops Orchestra, and Xander is as well. And it's kind of leading up to her being first chair for the violins. And the way she describes the joy, like, let me just read this, okay? She swallowed. Images and sounds flooded her memories and dreams. The first hum of the bow across the strings, applause solely for her, echoing off the 14th Street subway station top. The feeling of the stage lights on her fate, the quiet of the audience as she lifted her bow, ready to share a moment in time with them. Was that what first chair was? First chair, okay, clock this, okay? Because when I was in orchestra, this is how I felt about trying to get in first chair, okay? First chair was solos and featured performances. First chair was also hard work and leadership, becoming an important member of the family, becoming indispensable. That is how I would feel about wanting to be first chair. Oh my gosh. I know this is a romance, but man, she's doing a good job describing the other stuff. So I'm going to take a break. I don't know if I'm going to get a lemon bar at Wegmans because I'm feeling my stomach's crumbling a little bit. Or if I'm going to shower. I don't know. But I need a little bit of a break before I like go back into binging this. This is great. I like doing a vlog. This is so great. I'm all showered. I'm cozy. Let's read some more. I'm really resonating with her. She just said, she's talking to Jacob and she's saying, this doesn't just happen, you know, first chair is something I never would have dreamed of. If you were an orchestra, you know, you're an ambitious person. You just know how, this is crazy, this is crazy. So it is 10:39 p.m. I'm 94 pages in and things are starting to develop in the plot. Gwen has accepted first chair and we learned some things, because I don't want to give any spoilers or anything in case anyone is interested in reading this book. You do uncover some things about Xander that are interesting, and Gwen and Xander just did a duet at a wedding. And what was my favorite line from this? I love how Julie describes how they play and the chemistry that they have, not only playing the instruments together, but each other. Here we go. Every hair on her body stood on end, a breeze rippled across her, and she felt the cherry blossoms land against her skin like a kiss. And she held Xander's eyes. A buzzing sound to her left pulled her attention. 30 or so guests who had shown up were applauding. Yeah, basically Xander could tell that Gwen was really nervous performing, so he was like, since you're good at transposing, you're going to do the cello part and I'm going to do the violin part. Xander is playing the cello and she's playing the violin. I love that he clocked that and he was like, no, let's do this. I know what can help you right now. Something else I also liked was so this is told in third person, but there's a chapter specifically about Xander, and the chapters have a chapter number, but his was Cello Suite, where was it? Cello Suite number 1. I want to be awake when I read this because I'm thoroughly enjoying myself so far. So it is 10:41. I'm going to stop here, get some sleep, and we're gonna get going tomorrow with some more reading. Good morning. It is currently 10:57. I have been awake for an hour. I just had breakfast. The Olympics are happening. It is July 27th. The Olympics are happening, so this is gonna be very interesting because I don't care about sports, but something about no, I know what it is about the Olympics. It's other countries, and it's other countries versus each other, and there are some that, you know, I get to learn. I don't know if you really get to learn about the cultures as you watch the Olympics, but I just find that fascinating. I'm also half Ethiopian, and so I like to root for Ethiopia. I root for the US too. In regards to Not Another Love Song, I do plan on reading some of this right now. Last night, yeah, I checked out. Yeah, I plan on reading a few of this and then probably watching more of the Olympics, and then I think today I'm just going back and forth between reading and watching the Olympics. I love when there's like swimming, and currently it's cycling right now. So growing up, we used to just have it on all the time. The Olympics. I don't know. It just feels safe having that on. So yeah, I'm just gonna read some more, and then yeah. I definitely have just sat here and binge read for a little bit. You know, there were a few things I highlighted that just, there's a lot of passion in this. Music and the stuff. So one of the things I enjoyed that I highlighted was, oh wait, should I read this out loud? Wait. I feel my heart like palpitating. Like that's how intense this is. Gwen felt the same pull again. Like the string between them was pulled too tight, too sharp. Like, even the way Julie describes how Gwen and Xander are feeling to each other. She uses these metaphors, is that right? Metaphors to describe how they're feeling. Like, where was another one? It's just crazy. Yeah, she's really good at writing tension. There was one point where they're both playing the cello, and he's like... Also, coming from a musician, the way she describes how they're playing, like, she danced out of the arpeggios as she slowed for the next section, pulling the bow smoothly. She felt his fingers on her... Ooh! You know, let me not read that out loud, but... He's very much trying to encourage her and get her to play naturally because she's very stiff. Anyways, what time is it? I'm going to be hanging out with friends soon. And I probably won't read more of this until later tonight. This is probably a good stopping point because I think I might finish this today. I haven't even gotten this book 24 hours ago. Oh my gosh. Oh. It is currently 2 o'clock in the morning. I got back home and I think I might read a little bit more of Not Another Love Song before bed, but we'll see. This sweet angel is distracting me. I don't know what he wants. Is this what you want? Alright, so let's see how much we can read of this before we get tired. I used to, earlier this year, I could read late at night, but now I just get sleepy and I blame it on my Kindle setup. Because once you have this where you can just use a remote to go to the next page, it really promotes relaxation. So we will see how far we go. I was 55% of the way through earlier yesterday. It's 2 a.m. so it's a different day. So let's get to some reading. It's 2:23 and I'm barely awake right now. So I read a chapter, there was smut, but I'm so tired I can't enjoy it, so I might reread it in the morning. Yeah, I cannot do the whole late night reading. I can't do the late night reading, but I'm going to update on Goodreads. I'm on page 232. So let me update on Goodreads. I read a good 20 pages. I'm 60% of the way through. Yeah, it's best to read while I'm alert. So I'm gonna go to bed and I will check back in the morning. Good morning. It is 9:51. I got up at 8 a.m. to do laundry and I've put in a few loads. So while I'm waiting for those, I'm going to read some more. I'm 60% of the way through. I'm much more alert now, and I don't know, I might reread the smut because, actually no, I'm not. I think I comprehended it. Right after that, I was knocked out. I was ready to go to bed, but we're gonna read some more. I have to take a moment because there is a moment that's happening in this book that's reminding me so much of Titanic, where she's like, paint me like one of your... I'm cringing a little bit. I'm cringing a little bit at this part. I'm not gonna lie. I'm cringing a little bit. .85% of the way through. Third act breakup happened. Oh my gosh, can you even see me? Third act breakup happened and I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it. But I'm not happy about the third act breakup. So we'll just keep going. I will say, at least the third act breakup happened 85% of the way through. Wait, no, that is third act. That's third act. Yeah. Oh. Okay, the third act breakup made sense. The third act breakup made sense in this. I take it back. I take it back. All right. I just finished this. Last line. It's simple, really. It's about a cello who fell in love with a violin. This ended so beautifully. This is such a beautiful book. This was beautiful. This was so beautiful. This was so beautiful. There are discussion questions. Oh my god. Oh. Oh god. Oh, this was beautiful. This was so beautiful. Oh, I'm gutted. 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 Oh. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. Oh, I teared up a little bit. Oh, that was a beautiful ending. About a cello who fell in love with a violin. Ah! Oh, I woke up my cat. Sorry. Wow, that was so beautiful. That was so amazing. That was so great. Final thoughts. That was so beautiful. That was so amazing. That was so great. Loved that this was in third person. Third act breakup made sense. As I read on, I was like, okay, this makes sense. This was just so well written. This was just so beautiful. The music analogies. This is so good. Julie Soto. I see the music influence. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so good. I think I give it a 5. I give it a 5. I was giving it a 4, but then the 4... Oh, I probably look like a freaking mess. The third act breakup made sense. The third act breakup was making me give it a 4. But this is a 5. For me personally, a 5. Yeah. This was a great read for my 100th book of the year. Especially if you're a music person. 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. So beautiful. Oh, alright. Thank y'all for joining this reading vlog. If you enjoyed more of this and you want more reading vlogs, just let me know in the comments. If you've read this book, also let me know in the comments. And I will see you next time.